everybody, welcome back. It's nice to see you, and obviously it's nice to be seen. Well, today we're in the woods, and what I want to do today, I want to try something a little bit different. This is a hammock setup, but one hammock, one tree. That is it. That's all we're going to use. And of course I'm in the woodland. Of course I can sling it between two trees, but the idea here is to sort of try and think that we're in a situation where maybe the trees are too far apart, or maybe there's only a couple of trees that we can use. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to set it up. I'm going to put a pole in, tie it through, put a hammock up. It's going to be like a bit like a suspension bridge type thing, and then hopefully it'll all work. But the tree I'm going to use is this one here, because there's like a big gap here in sort of through here, so we can play around with that. And of course, you know, there are, like I said, there's trees around here which I could just sling a hammock between if I needed to anyway, but that's not the idea here. The idea is to one tree, one hammock, and that's it, and see if we can do it. So with that said, I'm going to go off and I'm going to look for a suitable pole, and then we get going, we get cracking on. Okay, so what we got here is somebody's, not mine, this is not mine, somebody's attempt at building a shelter in the woods that I periodically use. So as you can see, it's probably just kids messing around or whatever, but like I said, this is not mine. But what is pretty good about this is that they've cut down some logs there, and the one on the end there, this old silver birch there, we can actually use that, so it saves us cutting it down because they've already done it for us, which yeah, we can sort of recycle some of their stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't want to sleep under that, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to cut that down a bit because it weighs a little bit too big. So I want to find a natural fork. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna, I think I'll just put a point on the end of there so I can stick it in the ground, and hopefully that will make it a bit more stable. So with that said, I better get my axe. So, right, what I want to do now is just make 3 pegs that we can hammer into the ground, because this is what our rope's going to come off of. So I'm just going to put a 3-pointed end on the end like we just did with the long log there. So all you need. Bring these up. Probably guess that looking at the distance is probably the pole probably wants to go about there. And then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put my 3 stakes that I've got down there. I'm going to put one over there, one over this side, and one at the back there. Then hopefully that should be a good enough spacing to put our string on or rope on, and then we'll give it a go. So I'm just going to put that there. I'll mark that there so I know where it is. Okay, I'm going to go one here. I reckon about one there. Right, so what I plan to do, this is my tarp, and then this is my rope off my tarp. What I intend to do is I'm going to tie one end off here, and then I'm going to go round and stick it round the pole, and then we're going to put another string from the pole to the back pole. So we're going to try and do that now. So remember our knots. Siberian knot. Okay. Let's pull that through a bit more. Looks like it could. Cool. I mean, obviously if I tie this off now, it's just going to pull that way. So what I need to do is just get it ready. Just bring that over a bit. I'm just doing some clover hitches here just to lock her in. That shouldn't go anywhere. Okay. So I know that's wobbly, but now we need to do our supporting ones either side, and that should, in theory, hold out there. So I'm just going to get my lovely camera assistant to just hold the pole a sec. I normally carry a bag of ropes and cords and stuff like that. Got some paracord there that we can use. Got some straps, some spare straps if I needed them. So we'll use this. I'm just going to do a slip knot in one end. Put that round there like so. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times. Always comes undone when you don't want it to. Okay, so I've got that so it's sort of around there a couple of times. Should in theory hold. Okay, so I've got to take the slack up on the other side. I've got enough rope to go back over, so I'll probably just do that. It uses it up. That way I haven't got to cut it. Okay, so how much have I got left? I might have enough to go to the back one, so that'd be cool. So go in, around. Do some half hitch knots just to hold it there. Okay, so in theory that's our pole done. Pretty good, huh? I mean, we're only just into the ground there. In theory the force should just keep it there, so that's pretty cool. And this here obviously for our hoochie, if we want to need to put a hoochie up. So I'm just going to put that to one side. Right, moment of truth. Will the hammock win or fail? Okay. I got my hammock. So I'm going with the Eno system because I quite like that system. It works for me. So all I need to do is go through there around the tree. Go through the loop. Some noisy motorbike in the distance. Okay. It's going to come off that one. So that goes there. These Eno systems are really good because you haven't got to worry about any ropes or mechanical stuff, you can just literally put that around the tree like so, and that obviously grips on there like that, and then you just pick a loop that you require. I mean, in this scenario we may be a little bit too long there, but we'll give it a go. If not, I can always put a strap around there or a rope to take that up, because obviously this gives you length for different sized trees. Okay, let's give it a go. Yeah, that's there. Right, so the moment of truth. Is it going to collapse or is it going to hold? Stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to take my saw out in case I land on it. Oh, that would hurt, wouldn't it? Okay, ready? Oh, the post is coming up there. I'm just going to bang that down a bit more. Okay, so what went wrong there then? Okay. Something gave out, didn't it? That's solid. Right, let's give it a go. Okay, so take two. I've put a bigger post in the end there. Everything else is exactly the same, and I'm going to try again. I suppose if it's too low, I ain't got far to fall to the ground. Okay, here we go. Oh. She's a foul again. What is going on there? Okay, here we go. I think the rope come undone. Did you see it? Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is, 5 or 6. Might be 5. Can't remember. Okay, so gingerly okay, my feet are off the ground. Okay, so I think it might hold. Okay, we're in. We're up. There I lay down. Give it a go. That works. Okay, so what did we learn from that? Quite a lot actually. That was quite good fun. That was a bit of an experimental. I've been meaning to do it for a while. I knew what I needed to do. I just didn't quite know how to do it. But okay, let me talk you through it. Okay, right. First things first. Right. Obviously, the angle of this pole has changed dramatically because we were finding that, obviously, as you can see from the footage, if that's too bolt upright, it just wants to pull over. We've increased the size, the diameter of the stick in the ground. Obviously, I think a small one was just not man enough. So that's obviously like a tree being in there, so that holds quite well. The only thing I wish I did have a little bit more of is length on my rope there. That could do with being another couple of feet longer so I could tie off better. Because what I've done is these side bits here, which work really well, there's a little bit of play there, which is cool. But what I've done is, because this is super long, I've gone around that one, so back up, and I've gone around that 3 times to give it some extra support. But you can see it will work, but the only thing I would say is try it first. Don't rely on the day when you want to put it up. But this means to me that you can put up a hammock with just one tree. I've did it. Okay, that's a bit of a myth buster there. It wasn't okay. What did I say on myth busters? Myth busted. I think we're safely can say if that goes now it's going to hurt, but it seems to be holding. Let's just give it a bit of a swing test. Yep, not a good idea to swing that way. So in fact, because that went that way and that didn't pull it that way, obviously this is twisting here. So what I would do is definitely when you come off of here, maybe have them independently, tie it off around there, and then tie it off around there and the same on there, because what this is allowing it to do, excuse me, this is allowing it to move like that, see? That was the only thing I'd say which is probably wrong with it. I could redo that, but hey ho, it's holding. Let's have another go. Pretty cool. And then obviously put my hammock over, my hoochie over, sorry, and then done. I like it. I might have to try it one night. Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's holding and I'm chilling. So if you like what you saw, which hopefully was quite entertaining, like and subscribe, and then I will definitely catch up with you on the next one. So if you want to give this a try, get out there, do some bushcraft and give it a go. But you know, it's something different, I suppose, just something new to try. So with that, I'm going to have a little chill and I will catch you up on the next one. So take care everybody, catch you later.